We're live. We're live on the air. Bracket just dropped probably like 3 hours ago. But first, if you're on, no one's on yet. But to the people rewatching, join this right now. Venmo $10. You'll get the link. You'll get the password. Life will be great. Second place, I just did it myself. I just came up with the idea. $50 Amazon gift card. Second place. Just let us know only one winner. That being said, we'll get right into the bracket. Any thoughts before I share the bracket? What went through your mind?
I think we need to hear your thoughts because you seem.
Yeah, my thoughts are. My thoughts. The NCAA, you're a joke. You continue to be a joke in life. Rutgers getting in is stupid. The 77 in the net rankings. That's what you base this off of, and you put them in. Michigan, who is 3 games above 500.
14
games above 500.
Plus 14 games.
Doesn't even get a play-in game. They are just, I believe, the first 11 seed, if I'm not wrong. I believe they're the first 11 seed, which is stupid. The NCAA favors money, which that doesn't shock me because the NCAA is a joke of an organization. Everyone should be fired and put in jail if you work for the NCAA. You guys are stupid little pieces of shit. So we'll get right into the bracket challenge and go through our picks here. So we'll start in the West region. Gonzaga and Georgia State. First, I'm gonna start in the West region. This is a loaded region.
This is a tough one.
This is a loaded region, and again, shame on the NCAA. They're a joke. They loaded this one up, and some of the regions aren't as powerful.
Yeah, that is really loaded.
Do we just want to give like our first reaction, like Elite Eight teams that we like, and then kind of explain our scenario or Sweet 16? I mean,
yeah.
Let's just read every region down, whatever we want. So let's start here. Chris, go ahead. What do you think?
Well, I'm on Gonzaga. These guys will be in the Final Four. I mean, that's a lock. Lock of all locks. I think they're -1.
Let them go.
Hold on.
Man.
Time out.
Let them go, man.
Time out because I'm adding more people. Welcome, Great and Gann, into the stream. We just started, so.
Good stuff. Good I could be here.
Obviously, it looks tough on the top there, Arkansas and UConn, but I don't know. I like these guys going to the Elite Eight. I think they'll cruise. And on the bottom, if you scroll down, I mean, I don't know. This could go many ways. I like Alabama. Could possibly pull it off in this bracket, the way it's set up. I think they're so inconsistent, so it's hard to take them. But I'd go Gonzaga, Alabama, if I would, is my first reaction here.
Okay, first of all, I don't understand the Gonzaga over Duke, considering Duke beat them neutral site. So
That was Duke like 3 months ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, and Gonzaga got worse throughout the season.
And Duke didn't? What? Gonzaga's the #1 team in the country.
I'm just saying they lost to St. Mary's and they lost.
But you just
to,
said you don't understand it.
They lost.
Yeah, I don't.
They
But
lost
you
one
do
game.
understand it. They're the #1 ranked team in the country.
Well, when you play in the
games
WCC, yeah, shit.
That's fine, but
I don't understand. I'm going
They've also
to
lost
I
to
would
Bama.
take Duke over them.
They also lost to Bama. Are you going to take Bama?
I'm
over
not
them?
so sure Duke's going to get there.
I don't think Duke's getting to the Elite Eight.
I don't think so either.
I do. I think they're really good. I like Duke.
What do you think about Texas Tech? Drew seems to like them. What do you think, Drew?
I don't know where Grayton went, but I was gonna add him to the.
I think
I was gonna. Let's give Grayton this one, the Big 12 guy here. Texas Tech, Grayton. What are your thoughts?
I got him going. Yeah, they beat Duke, and then I think they lose Gonzaga. But I think they actually match up pretty well against Gonzaga. Because they got what that number 11 kid is. I don't know. Tech's just beefy. And Gonzaga.
Yeah, they're old. They're good. They're just not great offensively.
But they're always
Yeah.
solid. I feel like you can always
But they're
rely
just a team you can count on. And you have Kevin O'Banner, who knows how to win in March.
I think this is flipping to the Big East here. I think UConn got it really tough.
Oh my
It's a
gosh.
Yeah,
tough
that's
game for UConn.
that's unfortunate.
I think
However,
I think we all agree that UConn.
But I mean, they
a
didn't
really good chance of going far, but I just don't see how it's going to happen.
on the Texas Tech. I mean, I'm not saying that Montana State will win, but that's kind of an intriguing matchup for such a wide seed difference. Montana State having a really good year, so should be a good game.
I like Montana State. I wish they would have got a better draw, but
All right, dark horse. Everyone go dark horse in this region.
dark horse. I'm going UConn. I think they can really get past Gonzaga. I really do.
I like Alabama too. With Chris.
I'm on Bama.
I'm not so sure I have them. I don't know. This is a tough one.
I feel like this is the best draw Bama could have got. But they're so inconsistent. They could lose to Notre Dame in the first round.
Well, that's kind of the theme of this.
Here it is. I'm gonna go. Rutgers beats Notre Dame. Notre Dame's awful. That's another team that should not be in there. Dayton deserved it over them 1,000%. Rutgers over Notre Dame. But Rutgers could easily be Bama just because we don't know about Bama. We don't know what Bama shows up. We really don't.
I don't think Rutgers beat Alabama.
I'm going to go with the Bama that beat Gonzaga. I'm going to take Bama over Rutgers. But I'm still on the Texas Tech train. I love Texas Tech. I'm going to take Texas Tech and Duke. I think they match up in that Sweet 16.
It's going to be a tough game against Michigan State, though. I don't care how bad they are.
I agree, too. It's Izzo in March, man.
Yep.
Tom Izzo beat – start naming the Duke stars on that team. And they lost to Michigan State. Someone go.
Oh, Zion, Barrett, Reddish.
That's I don't think people talk about that enough. That's
no Coach K. I told Sam before we recorded, most overrated or not most overrated, but not the best. He's not the GOAT. I'm gonna say that right now, not the GOAT.
Apart from losing to
John Wooden would be the GOAT.
And I want maybe if someone could look this up for me real fast. I believe when Michigan State made the Final Four in 2015.
They were a 7 seed.
They were a 7 seed.
They were.
I picked that, by the way.
I think they were a lot. I think they won the Big Ten, though, or made the championship. They made the championship game, I think.
They were just on fire.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of.
Yes, they lost to UW-Madison in the Big Ten championship.
Oh, that's right. They did.
Drew, what do you got? What do you got for a dark horse here?
I like Arkansas. I don't think they can get past Gonzaga, but if they do, I like it.
I'm gonna say Michigan State is my dark horse. It's Izzo in March. It's the only Big Ten team that's consistently winning tournament games. But
Yeah.
Will I pick them? We'll see.
Great, and you got a team?
I like TCU. Not to win it, dark horse, but to go.
Wrong region, but we'll get
wrong region.
Wrong region.
Oh, I thought we were just going natty. Okay. Hell, I don't know. Probably Tech then.
Okay, I like it. All right, we'll go over to. We'll just stay on the top. We'll go to the South region. Now your pick is now.
I'm gonna go
available.
TCU here.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, I like TCU over Seton Hall. I can't really see them getting past Arizona.
Too much of a question mark, Seton Hall.
I'm with Graydon on this. I like TCU a lot. These guys have beaten great teams, and competed well in the second half of the year. It's not gonna be easy for Arizona. Not saying they're gonna lose, but I think this bracket's. I don't know.
One favorable upset that will probably a lot of people pick, and that might happen, is UAB over Houston. And I kind of am all for that, just because they have the ace-miss of this year's tournament. And
there's going to be a
Jordan Walker.
There's going to be a ton of brackets with Chattanooga and UAB playing each other in the next round.
Yeah, I mean, that was me last year with Ohio and – well, I didn't have UC Santa Barbara, but I was close. But I think it's going to be a favorable one. The Mocs, unfortunate draw. Really unfortunate draw. It's going to be hard to pick them, but who knows? And then Michigan, of course, the 11 seed that shouldn't be in, gets the most favorable draw out of all of them. They get Colorado State, who's very, very, very inconsistent. And I think Tennessee smokes Longwood. I mean, Longwood's only...
I don't know why Longwood's a 14 seed. Why are they not a 16?
It makes no sense why Washington or Wright State and or Bryant isn't or Georgia State. I mean, Longwood played one top 25 team and they lost by 33 points. So that should tell you as much.
And
as
why is Jacksonville State a 15? Like, these guys didn't even win their conference tournament.
No, again, the NCAA is a joke. They continue to be a joke. They should all go to jail.
I think Tennessee's got a really good shot here. I mean, I like Arizona, but they kind of, and they're gonna. I think Arizona's been really popular pick to win, but I really like Tennessee here. I think they have
really like Villanova.
Do you?
really like
Well, that's
Villanova.
going to come to that.
Rick
That's gonna
Barnes has had. I mean, I like this Tennessee team, but Rick Barnes struggles in March. Like,
I'm not on Tennessee. I'll tell you that right now.
I really like.
Don't like it at all.
we'll see.
I just think Villanova is obviously tough, but
The way that Villanova's playing right now,
that's
they
true.
can win in so
One
many
player.
different ways. They just won and scored 54 points or whatever.
Are we talking about the team that Marquette beat twice?
Yes.
The good Marquette. Good Marquette.
Trying to stick to the positives here.
Yep.
I mean, Jay Wright, obviously hard to bet against Jay Wright, but it's a really a lot of. I say this every
I
year.
may or may not
Very
have Villanova going a long distance in this tournament.
Me as
but
well.
what is long distance?
Like, they can win the championship.
Who?
Not me as well.
I mean, I'm not saying I picked them to win because I didn't, but picked them to get pretty close to winning.
All right.
I
Do you have them
think.
coming out of this region,
Yes.
Matt?
I have Arizona.
I also have Villanova coming out of the region.
How does Villanova match up with Arizona?
Well, good thing Arizona won't be in that situation.
I don't think they'll be in that situation either. I think TCU is going to
Shock the world.
Well, if
One
they beat
month he's
TCU,
gotta
they're
go down
definitely in it.
All right,
I'd love it-
Michigan,
I'd love for it to be
Colorado
Baylor.
State. Michigan, Colorado State.
Michigan will beat them by 15. I've watched Colorado State play twice. I've watched them lose twice to a team not even in the tournament. Honestly, I'm watching the NIT right now. We're not even in fucking NIT, which is stupid. So they're that big.
Everybody wanted.
So Michigan will win, but they will lose to Tennessee because Longwood. I'm sorry, you guys suck. The worst 14 seed ever.
The hell's
You
a
guys aren't
Longwood?
All right, dark
Matt,
horse.
where's Longwood?
All right, we'll go down to the next part. We'll go to the East here first. Baylor, Norfolk State. I don't like Baylor. I really don't.
I don't either.
Are we seeing a UMBC part 2? I don't know. Am I going to pick it? Probably not.
I think they're.
But I'm just saying this will be close.
I
Baylor-
think,
It's
I
not
think
be a
if,
blow-off game. This is
It's
going to
like
be a
Tom,
close
it's like
game.
Tom Brady saying he's retiring. Yeah,
I'm saying this game's going to be close. I think it'll be a 10-point game.
this Baylor team feels like a team that, like that Villanova team that lost to Madison a couple years ago. They're just
like
in
the old,
between.
like the classic Gonzaga team.
They're in between phases, and
Classic Wichita
Right now,
State.
they're in the
not ready
the
to
bad
win the
phase.
championship now.
I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying I think it's close. First
Okay.
game, Baylor, Norfolk State.
So you're gonna take Norfolk State, whatever the line is. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what it is.
Well, it's probably gonna be big.
Yeah, probably. I might be a 15-point spread. I'd take it. Marquette, North Carolina.
20 and
The-
a half point spread.
Give me it. Marquette, UNC. Shaka Smart is 5-0 against North Carolina. Texas beat North Carolina last year. I don't know what to feel like. I'm not going to give a prediction. I'm not going to give one. I don't.
Chris?
I'm gonna avoid it for now.
Well,
I need to do more research on North Carolina. I really haven't watched them. ACC was
I haven't
unwatchable
watched-
this year.
I haven't watched North Carolina much. But I mean, why would I pick against Marquette? That's just blasphemous. Like, I don't care.
My
how
thought
big they
is Marquette plays in a better conference, play against better competition. I think they'll be more prepared for this game.
are. Cam Jones posted on Twitter, "We're not done yet."
We're not done yet.
You know what that means?
We're
not done.
A team I don't like, who is the 5 seed, is St. Mary's.
Yeah, like what the?
I am so not ready to pick them. They're so slow.
All right, here's a question.
The winner of that
Why
game.
I will take
Do they-
Indiana.
don't they consider why like am I saying that's a playing game, right?
Yeah,
Against
Wyoming, Indiana will be playing.
Why does St. Mary's like? I'm not. Maybe I'm just. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Do they consider where they put these playing games? Like, I don't know. It just seems.
I feel like you should
No.
give the 12 playing game to the best 5 seed. You know,
I just don't get it. Whatever.
be
Another favorable draw for UCLA though,
Iowa.
and this is a very, very easy path to the Elite Eight for them. Akron would probably beat Madison. Not UCLA though. They match up horribly with UCLA. I love the Zips, but I can't pick them.
I really like UCLA in this bracket.
Yeah, they will go very far.
I mean, is St. Mary's the weakest 5 seed I've ever seen in my life?
No,
Yes.
no, because Houston's also playing this year.
Okay, besides Houston.
I think Houston would. Did they already play? They might have. I don't know.
Do we think UCLA can beat Baylor?
Oh, 100%.
They
I
can beat
would-
Marquette.
Yes.
They can beat Marquette, which is what matters, considering
That is true.
They did come to the
Chris-
5 star.
Chris, a lot of teams can beat Marquette.
Well, we know because they did. They did meet Marquette. So.
Yes, badly. I think it sucked.
Yeah, we shot like 5%.
That's right. Remember the early phases of the season? We shot like 2%.
Worst. Moving on. Yale. Now
I
I
love it.
picked
You
them
love it?
like 4 years ago to beat LSU, and I think they lost by like 2 points. And I'm fucking doing it again. Give me Yale. I hate Purdue. Give me the Bulldogs. We're doing it. They beat the Panthers. Keep in mind, they did beat the Panthers in a neutral site environment in Florida. So take that for what you will. And I think the worst part of the bracket right here is Murray State being a 7 seed after going 30-2. I think that's extremely disrespectful to them.
Over St.
However,
Mary's.
San Francisco should not be a 10 seed. I don't know. Kentucky, I feel like, has a very, very easy path as well. I think it'll be Kentucky and UCLA matching up.
You don't think Murray State can beat them?
No shot.
Chris, you on the same page?
I don't know. I think Murray State will probably win the first game, but it'll probably be closer than some people might think because San Francisco is very good. And Kentucky, I think they're good this year. They have the mix of experience and young talents. So I think they're a Sweet 16 kind of lock if there's locks in March Madness.
I think Kentucky would smash Purdue.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Smash.
Purdue sucks.
As
It
much as I
doesn't
like
matter.
Jaden
They're not-
Ivey, if
it's
you
fucking
watch
Yale,
the
baby.
championship today, they gave Jaden Ivey a lot of problems. There was a way to beat Jaden Ivey.
There's also a way to beat Matt Painter, and many people have done that because he's not that good of a coach.
We play this game with Purdue every year, and they always lose. They had one Elite Eight run. That was it.
Fun.
With the best college basketball March Madness performance we've seen in recent
What was his
memory.
name?
Carson Edwards.
Carson Edwards.
I was watching in Miami. I was so mad.
Wow.
Mad in Miami.
Rebels did not get in, I believe. This is horrendous.
All right.
I won't
Drew,
Greg,
what do you think?
Midwest.
Hold on. Drew,
Oh, Drew. Yeah, Drew. Drew and Grayton.
What?
What are we thinking about this region here?
Midwest?
I like the
I
region.
don't know. There's a lot of good teams.
Well, no. Baylor and Kentucky.
Okay.
What do you?
The
what do you-
East. The
Oh,
East.
the East.
Oh,
I think Kentucky easily wins this region.
Yeah, I agree with him.
I think Texas could put up a fight, but
I mean, you look at what was the first region we talked about? Which one was that?
The West. The West.
Yeah,
With Gonzaga, the
stacked-
West.
I
the
mean, you
West.
look at how stacked that region is, and then you come to this region. It's just I don't know.
This
know what I
region's
mean?
shit.
I think
I mean, Purdue.
I mean, if you're picking Purdue, just be careful, knowing who their coach is and that they're 100+ ranked defense. It really is. I don't like it, and I'm
Yale
never gonna.
has like a stud score.
I don't think so,
Okay,
Does
well,
Texas beat
It's-
Virginia Tech?
which is a bit of a problem. You
What
say,
is it?
Does Texas beat Virginia Tech by a good amount? Like,
I think so.
obviously, I think Virginia Tech should be in the tournament. So
Texas is just so bad at scoring though too. Like these guys
Yeah.
can't score the ball sometimes.
As a fan of a team who can't score the ball, it is frustrating.
Well, they defend so well too. So like, if
I
they could-
lied about
Any-
Yale.
Texas could have like any sense of offense. These guys could be very good, but they suck.
What was that, Matt?
So Yale has a 19-point scorer.
is it the
Azar Swain.
Sorry, yeah. I watched them today against Princeton. They should have lost.
I feel like we always see Yale in the tournament, like every year. I mean, we haven't seen them
Baylor
last
a
year.
couple years ago, and they asked the guy like, "Why did Yale get more rebounds?" And the guy goes, "The ball bounced off the rim, and we grabbed it. I mean, they grabbed it more times than we did. It's called the rebound." Good
I thought that was Baylor. Wasn't that
Didn't I
Baylor?
say Baylor? Didn't Yale beat Baylor?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grant. All right.
they should bring out those unis again. Those bright yellow.
Those probably were the worst batch of uniforms that Adidas ever
I
put.
love those uniforms.
Wisconsin in their run in like the 2014-15, they always play Baylor in the tournament. Why do I
Hey,
think
the
it's so
Blanco, we ran those highlighter uniforms a few years ago.
Oh, remember that?
Yeah, thanks, Matt.
I
that
loved
was
them.
Matt
Loved them.
Why is that Matt's fault?
because he designed them.
The ones we got rid of 2 years later?
Yep.
Yes.
Now our scout.
But we
team.
look like Baylor, so it was cool.
We looked like Baylor, who was a very good program.
Okay, black jerseys would be kind of
Those were
sick.
so bad.
The black ones were awesome.
The black ones
No.
would be cool if it was the right. If it wasn't
Right.
green.
I loved it. I loved the neon yellow. I loved it.
Before you keep going,
It wasn't our color.
that
It wasn't
had
even.
to
It
be
wasn't even a
mistake,
neon
right?
yellow.
You meant for those. to
It
be
was
yellow,
green.
right?
Yes. Okay. So on the website it said yellow, and then it was neon yellow, but it was like green. Wasn't great, but we'll move on. We're gonna move on to the other part of the bracket here, the one Madison fans are waiting for. Braden, I'm gonna let you go first because this is also technically your region, with Kansas being the number 1 overall seed in the region.
I have Kansas making it out
Huh, shocking.
because I think they're playing the best basketball they've been playing all season, and Robbie Martin's coming back, and Mitch Lightfoot, their backup center for Dave McCormick, just got notified that he only had a knee sprain. So, I think they do make it out.
What do you-
There's-
Why is South Dakota State only a 13?
No, I don't understand that, but I'd rather play Providence than Iowa.
Yeah,
So I'm okay with it. But at the same time, I'd rather play Houston or
Right.
St. Mary's or not UConn. But I don't know.
I love that matchup for the Jackrabbits. At first, I was a little hesitant picking them. I watched the tournament run. I love them.
No, yeah,
And I think they'll beat Providence by like
I was-
10.
Before we continue, I was in the last region. UConn's got to be looking the 5 St. Mary's got and be like, why couldn't we have got that matchup?
yeah.
That is so brutal. All right. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot. I don't know if a lot of people are saying this, but I don't think anyone's really big on Auburn. Is anyone really big on Auburn?
and they were very, very good. but
Yeah,
I'm
I
big
think-
on
I
Auburn
think
when
they
they
can
play
make the Elite Eight.
Wisconsin in the Sweet
I think they can make the
16.
Elite Eight.
You think so?
that's the thing. They were very good. They
Jabari Smith is amazing. Like that doesn't change. Like,
Matt,
this
what
guy's
is
amazing.
USC like? Are you confident? Not confident? Terrible. I'll go with terrible.
you see like
Yeah,
the
what if
hype
USC plays
between the
Madison?
two teams?
I love the matchup against Miami. Miami's not that big.
Right, I agree.
We're
With
freaking ginormous. We'll beat them. I think we'll give Auburn a game. I mean, Isaiah Mobley will be on Jabari Smith, and Mobley's still an
Dude,
NBA player.
that. I mean,
So
if you look at this though, if USC somehow beats Auburn, there's a
well,
path.
that doesn't matter because we know who's winning that first round game in Milwaukee at
No, but
8:50 at night.
even if they win, I still
Oh,
think
there's a huge path to the Elite Eight. There's a
Huge path. the path is ginormous.
I mean, because you got to think that 14 seed is going to beat the 3 seed, which brings on the worst matchup of the whole tournament, in my opinion. LSU, Iowa State. That's unwatchable.
That's just not,
It's just
that
brutal.
shouldn't even be streamed.
That should be on ESPN Plus.
People have to pay for that. It should not be streamed on ESPN Plus.
That's true. That should be on. We'll throw it on like
Put it on PBS.
we'll put it on Nickelodeon. We'll put it on
Put it on
Nickelodeon for the
Put it
night.
on PBS.
Um,
Comedy Central.
I know.
Peacock.
Yeah, we'll put it on. We'll throw it on Peacock. I know Grayton likes this pick. I don't. The San Diego State over Creighton. I'm on Creighton.
I'm also on Creighton.
I'm on Creighton. That they're
see either.
freaking
I
hot.
just feel like the entire world is going to pick Creighton, so that's why I have San Diego State.
Yeah,
Chris,
I don't.
what do you think about that?
I mean, San Diego State is the best defensive team in the country, and they have a dynamic scorer.
Shut up.
Cal transfer, Matt Bradley. These guys are good. It's gonna be a good game. That'll be.
It's
a good
gonna.
game.
That will be a really good game.
It'll be low
really
scoring,
fun to
so
watch.
take the under. If you're
Under-
good.
Take
Underrated
the
game.
under.
Providence, what do we think?
They'll lose. However, on the terms of Creighton, I wouldn't be shocked if they beat Kansas. Sorry, Creighton, I wouldn't be shocked, but I do think Kansas will win that game. But I would not be surprised one bit if Creighton. won.
I don't see Kansas losing the second round. I can see Arizona, and I can see Baylor losing the second round. I can't see Kansas.
Sure.
I don't know. If it was how they were playing in February, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what scares me is the way that they played in February.
now
It's
they're-
just
I mean, I don't know.
Big
They're
12
kinda in
champ speaks for itself. So I
their-
mean,
they're in their groove right now.
yeah, I don't know.
Sorry. Iowa.
Iowa. Eh.
Hot hand.
I love the Jacks. Like I can't pick against the Jacks until they play Kansas
Go Jacks.
and or Creighton. I think they beat Iowa.
That would be a fun game, Creighton. Jacks versus Jayhawks. That would be.
Yeah.
Who would you cheer for?
Who would you cheer for?
Probably Kansas, just because I've
Oh.
literally,
Because
Cheer
South
for
Dakota
them.
State has no chance of actually winning the national championship.
yeah, and I've cheered for Kansas last 15, 16 years, and Jack Rabbit's last 6 months.
That's true. It's a good point.
Go Jacks.
Go Jacks. Go
But I do
Hawks.
think if Iowa and South Dakota State play,
All right.
the over/under maybe like 205.
Yeah, it'll be scoring. No
Is
defense
there-
will be played.
Is there any possibility Madison gets to the Sweet 16?
Yeah, there's a huge possibility, but it's just dumb.
What? Yeah, there's like a great possibility.
That's probably the most
Well, if
likely.
they
out of
get
it.
by Colgate, which is
They're gonna beat fucking Colgate.
Oh.
Arkansas barely beat these guys last year.
Guys,
They went to the Elite Eight.
Wisconsin has the ability to suck so bad.
If
Wisconsin.
Johnny Davis has one
Sorry.
bad game, it's over. It's over.
It's not even a bad game. If he
He beat
has
Purdue, he had a bad game.
Is Purdue good? No. They'll lose. Matt
Better than
Pace.
Colgate.
Dude, I'm picking Yale, and I'm gonna get my Yale shirt. I will rock the Yale merch for life.
I think Wisconsin wins by, like I said, 15 plus in the chat, but I think it's nearly tied at half.
Yeah.
if
I mean,
Wisconsin's
will
not
Colgate
shooting
win?
well,
Probably not.
I just can't get myself to do it. I've never picked them in my life, and I never will.
I don't want to cheer for Madison. Drew, do you have them going all the way to the Final Four?
Hell no. I was gonna have them out in the round of 32, but freaking LSU, Iowa State. That's.
I
those are easy
disagree with the
teams.
fact that you can pick the Badgers. I mean, yeah, it's one Swiss team. Like you're really gonna not root for, like you don't have to root for them just because you pick them.
But you kind of do.
Do you?
Like, there's money on the table, dude.
So if you pick Wisconsin to go to the Sweet 16 and they lose, you'll be upset about it.
What do you mean?
If Wisconsin loses to Colgate, but you pick them to go to the Sweet 16, you'll be upset about it.
No, I will be thrilled.
Exactly.
But I won't pick them to go to the Sweet 16 because I'm picking Colgate. So
Okay. But if
I
you
think,
did,
I think what the world, I think what the whole state should do, and all Marquette fans, we all order Colgate merch. We all show up to Milwaukee on Friday night, and we all cheer for Colgate.
Yep, pay your $130 ticket.
the problem is, man.
Yeah.
no, it's not the Deer District. It's the Colgate District.
You would have bought that ticket.
What's Colgate's mascot?
The Raiders, baby, Raider Nation.
Oh god.
Well, that's a never mind. I no longer will pick Colgate. Poverty nickname. Tough to win when you're a Raider, but
It feels like when was the last time Colgate won a game? Tournament game. I don't know. I mean,
they competed really well with Arkansas last
they
year.
beat Syracuse this year. Also, I'm gonna put that out
These
there.
guys
They
can
beat
shoot the rock.
Syracuse.
These guys can shoot the rock.
The offense is there. Like they put up points.
All right, fuck it. We're picking Colgate. Let's do it.
If they shoot well, they will be bad.
Click it, Matt. Click Colgate.
We will pick one pick here. Oh nope.
Oh no.
Let me do something too. Okay. Looks like we got. Wait, hold on.
Got to find his 7 other favorite teams. Hold on.
There we go.
Only if Wake Forest.
Bracket is set. Okay, based off this bracket right now, who is winning it all? Sam, go first. Go in order.
This is hard, but I'm gonna say you just want national championship or Final Four?
We'll do Final Four. Actually, we'll do Final Four here.
All right, I'm gonna say.
No, we have a full-on bracket. We can't just say.
I'm
one
gonna
team.
say Kentucky. I'm gonna say. Part of me wants to really throw a wrench in and throw Creighton, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna say Kansas.
Thank you.
Welcome. I'm gonna go the Zags, and then I'm gonna go Tennessee. I want to throw Creighton in there so bad, but I'm not.
Okay. That's just a bad draw for Creighton. Like I feel bad for them.
Right.
Yeah, Drew, you're up.
So I just hate this because I know it's not going to be the 1 seeds make it, but I just don't see who else can make it. Like I just think there's 3 teams this year that are better than everybody else, and that's Kansas, Arizona, and Gonzaga. But I don't know. Kansas. I'll split the bottom. Kansas will get in.
There's just no dominating team this year.
No.
You just know.
That's gonna make the tournament fun. I mean, brackets are gonna get busted, but hopefully there'll be a lot of fun games.
Hopefully there are Badger tears all over the city of Milwaukee by the time.
So is nobody on Baylor?
No.
Because I'm not really either.
That the East is so bad. Like
I'm taking UCLA out of the East.
Oh, I was thinking about it. I
will
was.
also be taking UCLA.
Were they close with Arizona? I didn't watch that game.
They lost by 8,
5.
but they were winning it.
But also, Kurt Kriisa wasn't playing.
I just think Kentucky's better.
I mean, when it comes down to it, these guys they win in March.
Yes,
they're the
same team is back.
They're the same exact team.
It's hard to
plus
argue.
Plus a 5-star, Peyton Watson. So
They lost to Gonzaga by 20.
That might be one. Kentucky, UCLA. That might be one I flip on when I get to filling out my bracket.
Okay, Drew, hurry up though. You've made one pick here.
Okay,
Me?
sorry.
No,
Yeah,
Drew.
Kansas, Arizona, I'm gonna go Texas Tech and then Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay, Chris.
Subject to change, but I got UCLA. Probably Kansas. I like Auburn, but I just don't know if they'll be able to do that. And then Nova and Gonzaga. Gonzaga over Nova. The ship. It's finally the year.
I just can't see it happening. All right, Creighton.
I got Texas Tech, Kentucky, Nova, and Kansas.
Okay. I got I'm gonna do it. Subject to change as well to the viewers. UConn, Arizona. Kansas and UCLA.
Can Creighton beat Kansas, Matt?
I think so.
I think
Will it happen? I don't know.
It could be one of those games where Creighton shoots 25 contested threes and makes 22 of them.
But this is such a good draw for Kansas. Like Creighton will be tough, but the rest of the way, wow. I mean,
If they get past Creighton, they are on a cruise.
Iowa can
the
score.
Final
There's
Four.
no way they're going to stop
They're
Kansas.
not beating Kansas.
Iowa just doesn't have the horses to beat Kansas. No way.
They cannot defend.
Unfortunately, they do not.
I hope Fran gets ejected, and I hope it's awesome. And I hope I see I hope I see him throw something.
I just think Nova is also like so slept on right now, and I don't know why.
That's true. They are.
I mean, these guys just ran through the Big East, like it was nothing.
Ran like with a bulldozer.
I mean, they're really hot.
This is also again, we're all going to see a million different things that's going to make us flip our picks by the end of the time we get to Thursday.
Yeah.
But who's the team right now that you really don't see them losing in the first two? Like you have this. If you put your life on it, you'd put it on this team making it to the Sweet 16.
Kentucky, not close.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think Kentucky wins by 20 and not 20,
Elite Eight?
10 plus.
They don't get to the Elite Eight.
Elite Eight, yeah, because they'll beat Yale and they will beat Texas or Virginia Tech
or Purdue.
Sweet 16 is definitely Villanova for me.
Yeah. I mean, Loyola is not the same Loyola. We know this. They don't even have their coach.
State.
Will they beat Ohio State?
They don't have a top 10 coach in Porter Moser.
Ohio
He's
State's
gone.
so bad.
And Nova, I mean, it's Jay Wright. This guy just wins, and they have
He does.
they have so much experience.
The slickest coach in America.
I mean, I don't like him, but these guys are good.
How do you not like Jay Wright?
How do you? He gives my team trouble every year. He spanks us every year.
I like Jay Wright.
How?
Yeah, no
How do you
problem.
like a coach that just bends us over every year?
I like Jay Wright. I don't see. He always tweets about how awesome Marquette the atmosphere is. I like Jay Wright.
Dude, I don't care. He beats us every single year.
It's not like he's out there. He just coaches. He doesn't do anything.
Not a fan.
What?
They're my rival.
I understand why you don't like him.
I
but
can't say I
have
love
an
this
issue.
guy. He's my rival. What?
Your rival.
I
That's like
Greg
saying
Gard.
you liked
I like
Matt
Greg Gard. He
Nagy.
kind of just sits on the sideline, eats some Burger King, doesn't do too much.
Greg Gard has DoorDash waiting for him at the locker room after the game. I mean, he's not worried about the game at all. He's worried about what he's eating for dinner after.
Bags and Greg Gards.
I mean, he even had said it. He has a candy jar, and he got pissed off because someone took it. Like, you're not worried about candy? You're not worried about the game?
Hey Matt, let's say you become a coach and become wildly successful. If Madison offered you a job, or the only ones offering,
Nope,
would you say yes?
not taking it.
What if they offered you?
not take it.
What if they offered you $5 billion a year?
I'd take it. I'd change the name. I'd change the program, and I'd
Sign the contract.
make it my own. I'd say, if it's a sign-on bonus, I'd take it and then leave.
and then lose on purpose.
yeah, that's what I would do. Because if you're paying me,
What
I don't
if
need
there's
to do
an-
anything. I don't need to show-
What if you have an incentive to win? What if it's like
No,
if you
I
win
would not
20
take the
games?
contract.
No, I'm not taking the contract. I don't want to make this team successful in any way, shape, or form.
Plus,
Money
their fans
that-
are just
money-
so annoying. Like the
Money
fans
doesn't buy you happiness. Money doesn't buy you happiness. I don't
The fans
want
are just
it would make me pretty
5
happy.
billion does.
5 billion would probably
We
make
could
me
invest it
happy.
into BAS, man.
We could.
Would you endure a year of coaching in Madison to make sure this company can succeed? If it's guaranteed.
Sorry, BAS. Not happening. I am no. I
All right.
don't want Under Armour jerseys. I don't want to be Bowl Center where I'm surrounded by grandpas and grandmas. It's
Cole Center's
not the atmosphere. It's not a college basketball atmosphere. Sorry. One good game against Purdue. One good game against Purdue. You had a decent atmosphere.
It's not a basketball school, so
I can fully relate to what Matt's saying. I've been to 2 Badger games. I've been to 2 Kansas games. And it's not even a comparison.
Your guys'
I've been to Marquette games my whole life. I've been to Madison games.
South had more atmosphere than the Kohl Center.
Oh, 1,000%.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Dreamed of.
Did you watch the Marquette game? Marquette, Wisconsin? There's no energy. The only energy was when Big Cat showed up, and
Right.
the fans had to just be good for Big Cat. Like,
They had like the marketing thing, like you have to do this. Like it's not a normal thing for them because it's
they
not.
changed their whole Twitter profile to wear white.
Right.
And it was funny because some people didn't even do it. I saw a lot of red in the crowd, which is funny.
Like usually they they take a cool picture, right, of the thing. Well, they couldn't do that because not everyone was wearing white.
People were wearing red. Someone there's like a section where I saw a majority red. I mean, sorry, Drew. I mean, I think you're just on the wrong side here. I really do. I think you're at a
Me?
yeah. I mean, with cheering for Madison. I mean,
Yeah,
let's think of that.
both.
Let's think of the future. Hey, don't cheer for both. I'm on the train of don't cheer for both. This is a rivalry. Xavier and Cincinnati, they hate each other. You pick one. Same with Kansas State. There's no way
I have a question.
people like Kansas State if you're a Jayhawk fan.
There are people who root for Marquette, but don't hate Madison. They don't root for them.
Yeah,
but they
I don't
hate them.
Okay, here's what I've
that big of a rivalry. Like
here's what I've gathered.
My life's goal is to make this North Carolina Duke. Like that's
Here's
That's never gonna happen.
here's my take on it. The old people, the Marquette Warriors fans, hate Badgers. The Marquette Golden Eagles fans don't mind the Badgers. That's what I've gathered from my years of cheering for Marquette. I mean, I know many people that hate.
My uncle went to Marquette, and he roots for both of them. Well, he
I
went to Marquette. He went to Marquette and Madison, so I guess there's that.
I mean, yeah, then that's probably going to happen. But I feel like if you were a Marquette fan in the Al McGuire days, you despised Madison with your whole heart. If you grew up being a Golden Eagle fan, I feel like you don't mind both. But that's not the case for me. I'm a Warrior.
Part of that, my uncle still tweets "Let's go Warriors" on his Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, then you're an OG fan if you're all Marquette Warriors.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? Maybe it's partly that because Marquette wasn't as big, as big of a conference, and we really felt more like the little brother. Maybe not that we did, but you know what I'm saying? Like this big Big Ten school, and then we have Marquette, and we didn't like that. That maybe that was more the mentality back then. Where now we're in the Big East.
I have a comment to make on the bracket. This might end up being totally wrong, but I feel like Michigan may make the Sweet 16. I mean, you see it every year. You see it. Like, this team shouldn't have made the tournament. They shouldn't be in. All of a sudden, they go on a little run.
Syracuse.
I think it could be Michigan. I don't like them. I hate Michigan, but
I do too.
I mean, I just look at their coach and I see Juwan Howard, who's not a good coach whatsoever. He's the Penny Hardaway of the Big Ten.
But they still made the Elite Eight last year and lost by less than 5.
True. And everybody was picking against them last year too.
Yeah.
Is there like a stat for double-digit seeds making the Sweet 16 and Elite 8? You know what I mean?
I'm sure there's something out there. I wish I had like a better resource to.
Wish we had a stat guy here.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there's gonna be a couple. I mean, you know that there's gotta be a couple.
overall, fun bracket. A lot of great
Overall,
matches.
I liked last year's bracket more than this year's. I mean, I
I
thought
don't remember last year's bracket.
last year's tournament was one of the best.
No,
Matt
It's
clearly
terrible.
is not happy.
I'm not happy.
Marquette will.
Marquette is plus
say-
130 for you Marquette fans, by the way.
I'll say win. Chris, win or lose?
Of course, we're winning. I mean, there's no
Matt?
question.
I hate when Chris does that because every time he said that, we've lost.
I actually no. Yeah, I pick UNC. I pick UNC.
Everyone pick UNC. We're picking UNC to win.
Okay, wink,
UNC.
wink. I am off the record picking Marquette to beat Baylor. Go Marquette. It's the Golden Eagle year. Listen to our podcast, Golden Eagle Hour. Justin Lewis breakout party.
You guys are literally in the position the Badgers were in last year. Got to beat North Carolina, and then you got to go against Baylor.
Yeah.
There's a 1 seed I'd like to play.
Wisconsin couldn't do it. Madison couldn't do it. Marquette will.
This is like I said, this is the 1 seed and 2 seed I wanted to play, and we got it. The bad part is we have to beat North Carolina first.
Yes.
Like if we couldn't have gotten like Boise State, come on.
Right.
You give us
got
North Carolina, really? Thank you, tournament committee. I love that.
All right.
Um,
Anyone else have anything else? We all
final
good?
statements.
No,
It's March, people.
this is March.
March in bulk.
It's March, baby. It's fucking
All right.
March.
Thank you all for
Let's go.
listening.
Thursday, the games start. I'm gonna see really quickly.
Put up the
What we're
bracket thing
looking
one
at.
more time.
First game's 11, I think.
11:15 a.m. Michigan, Colorado State. 11:40.
Go Rams.
South Dakota State, Providence.
Go Jacks.
I will
At school, the
I'll be in
Jacks will.
be at school.
I know Mukwanago High School is going to be rocking the South Dakota State fight song the whole day, leading up to it.
We'll allow
Does anyone have Sports Lit with Zach Schneider?
Oh, I do.
I'm pretty sure you just watch a tournament game.
Watch the
anybody
game.
have
We did it.
Does anybody have advanced health with John Rearspicky?
You don't even do class.
I haven't got
Advanced
that.
health.
It's
Oh,
so
you do,
good.
Drew?
Yep.
Oh yeah, just
Drew, it is the easiest class I have ever taken in my life.
I was watching March Madness while taking a test.
It takes them about 15 minutes to actually start talking about whatever we were supposed to talk about.
Yeah.
Wrestling or the Raiders.
Yeah, I say just talk about the Raiders and you won't do class. Or ask to go on
Matt and the Raiders.
All right.
yeah, ask to go on wellness walks and watch tennis.
All right. Thank you all for listening.
With that being said, thanks for listening. One more time, I'm going to bring it up. Bracket challenge, $10 entry fee, huge prizes if you join. Second place gets $50 Amazon gift card. We just added that on today. Go join it ASAP. When you Venmo me, I'll comment back with your Snapchat. I'll give you the link and the password, and then life will be great. So, thanks for listening. Deuces.
Peace.